Yeah, you can start.
Yeah, so I was explaining about this is the first chakra. It is called Mooladhara chakra. Then this is the sacral chakra, where that gonads, kidneys, as you know, that creativity, physical power center actually. So you can understand through the children where is their, means that through teachers, especially teachers, parents, they can tell my child is doing all the time this activity. So you can understand with those chakras. Oh. So third chakra is a orange, that is, or colors are also there. This is a deep red, then red color, then this is a orange color chakra. This is we call Swadhisthana chakra, where digestion. So how I told about the Shashankasana, rapid pose, there chakra activates. This Swadhisthana chakra also activates. Then we can improve our digestion also. Then this is a Anahata chakra, that is a heart chakra. It gives calmness of the mind. So it is yellow in green, yellowish color, greenish, yellowish color. Then throat chakra, it is a Vishuddhi chakra, where it is related to Shiva's things. How Shiva has taken that poison and then it became a bluish, dark bluish color. So this is a Vishuddhi chakra. So where some of the children, some of the ADHD children, they are having a speech problem also. So for them, we teach here, that is one bandha is there, that is a Jalandhar bandha we call, chin lock we do, and we teach some of the asanas and omkar also with this lock, Vishuddhi chakra. Then as I told in the Shashanka asana, rabbit pose, this is a Agneya chakra. This is a sixth chakra. It is called Agneya chakra, either or third eye also. So it is in also color in a blue color. So how I told, that is a intuition center, you can say intuition center. So it balances your all brain chemical reactions, like we call hormones. Then this is a Sahasrakara chakra. It's a crown chakra. Balances your emotions, soul. So we call soul, mind, and body. It's a union of the things. It's a harmony between the soul, mind, and body. It is called yoga. So that is again meditation part. It comes. This is a chakra. Meditation is also there. Chakra meditation. This one by one chakra we need to activate through asanas and through meditation. So in all the meditations, so many types of meditations are there. Trataka meditation, chakra meditation, then bandhas meditation. But I found this is a cyclic meditation helps a lot with these children, because they told this is these children are having lot of agitation, ADHD, whatever HD, LD, all special children, autistic, they're having lot of agitation in their body, mind. Soul is not calm in condition. So this cyclic meditation provides a relaxation technique. You know, so they tell that is a stimuli, one that stimulation and relaxation. Alternatively, we do that. Okay, so it's a base of cyclic meditation. Their principle is there. Alternate stimulation and relaxation techniques are there. So phases are there. This is almost 25-35 minutes meditation, and they do. Even where I go there, alpha to omega, when I tell them to do, these are the three phases. And really, when they go to deep relaxation technique, really, you can understand how meditation works. This is a total experience. So it helps in their sleeping pattern, then calming down their distractions. So this is a meditation. And then I told initially about the pranayama. I have shown only this Nadi Shuddhi pranayama, and this is the Brahmari pranayama. All the pranayamas, or even in yoga also, lot of mudras also there. That is, I think, from Dr. Rekha, I will take one more session. I wanted to explain about those things also, mudras and all, if she permits me. So this is a Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. In that, this is a Pranava Mudra, we call, and this is a Jnana Mudra. So in with the this is a Jnana Mudra, this is a Pranav Mudra. With this Pranav Mudra, we need to do Nadi Shuddhi Pranayama. When you inhale and hold your breath, so whichever oxygen you take, so how that oxygen helps to brain, and then after some time, after 15 to 20 seconds holding, you need to exhale from opposite nostril. So in that process, that holding process, that 15 to 20 seconds, that oxygen works awesome things in the brain, how it balances your hormones, whatever affected area, how amygdala, hippocampus, we know many areas, basal ganglia. So all these parts, that that oxygen which we have taken, and we are holding our breath for that some time, in that process they work very nicely, and you can see the results also after pranayama. Same with the Brahmari. Brahmari gives a little bit different improvements. Like a Brahmari, it's we tell it's a when you do Brahmari, it is good for regeneration, who are in a degeneration process. So, but in these children, that when you chant that honeybee sound, even like how I Omkar also I told, Brahmari's position is a worldwide is the same position, but in some of the doctors in Maharashtra, they have introduced the hands, fingers positions also different with a humming sound. That is a Brahmara sound. We call Brahmara sound, and how it helps to your brain. So how it regenerates which affected area, that cells, that chemical imbalances, these which are neurotransmitters, that dopamine, whatever you are telling, serotonin, adrenaline, pituitary gland, all these functions, how it balances with this Brahmari. So different types of positions you can take with the finger. This I shown because this is everybody knows about this position, but you can just keep your index finger on the vertex. So many positions are there. So with according to that child things, their physical, emotional and mental status, you have to decide how to keep the position, and you have to start teaching Brahmari. That what I told, benefits of pranayama. See, this helps controlling thoughts. Thoughts are just going haywire. So we can control thoughts. Reduces stress. Because of imbalancing in the hormones, we have a stress. So that reduces stress with these children. So these children are having depression, anxiety, anger, confusion, all the time they are suffering with these symptoms, uh, one another. So this also, this calmness that reduces all the feelings of these things. So they feel they are energetic, although they are having this kind of things, anger, confusion, anxiety. So we can reduce through pranayama. Even increases power of positivity, means, see, some of the children are having lot of negativity. Might be they see regularly some negative movies, yeah, some like uh, horror movies and all. So they always think about those things also. So so you can teach some of the pranayamas also like this. Then because of that, they increase their power of positivity. So all together, that pranayama gives sense of calmness, peace, and balance. So this is the benefits of pranayama. So yoga intervention is as a complementary aid to homeopathic treatment, has not only proven beneficial in ADHD children, but also gives much hope to autistic children to lead better quality lives. Like as I told ki we can give hope, and even we can help these children. Although we are not treating fully, wholly, so but they can do independently at least their works, like we tell, that lead their better quality lives. So significant changes witnessed in post yoga intervention with parents involvement in some autism cases. So I wanted to show that photos also, that boy. uh, all I am not able to show you because that parents permission I have taken that child's photo. So this is the child. He's a 7-year-old boy when he came to me, and I started initially homeopathic treatment to him. He was taking speech therapy, occupational therapy, uh, but allopath, they told we don't have any kind of medicine rather than any sleeping tablet. So better you go to alternative pathies. So Ayurveda first. After that, I think might be he started denying to take this medication. Maybe that is not like our sugar pills, sweet pills. So it's a little bitter in taste. So he started vomiting and all. So then she came to me and asked about homeopathy treatment. Then we started homeopathy, speech therapy, occupational therapy, and behavioral therapy also. Sorry, physiotherapy. They have started him because he used to sit in one place. Either he used to sleep only. He was not doing any other activity. He has to sit like this means with the support. Then
Anjali, yeah,
after 1 year of the homeopathic treatment, and hello, hello,
yeah, little disturbance was there from your side. Internet, is it fine?
now
Now it's okay.
it's
Yeah,
huh.
better.
Yeah. So after 1 year of only homeopathic intervention, but this in 1 year, I taught lot of asanas, shavasana, meditation to her mother. That in 1 year, because she was so frustrated because of social things, and she was all the time anxiety, under stress, nervous. She was not going in any social gatherings, even with the friends also. So in 1 year, I taught to that mother all the relaxation techniques of the through asanas, breathing and pranayama and meditation. By the time he started sitting himself, this is the boy, 8-year child. He himself, without support, he started, but he was not doing anything. You have to tell, you have to help him to sit like this. He himself, he was not doing independently anything. Then for this boy, we have started Omkar therapy with the this hands free, that headphone we used to give. So 2 3 headphones he has broken actually, but he helped a lot after that. Then loudly at home only we started putting this Omkar video and audio. Then he slowly, after 2 to 3 months, he was not getting irritated with the Omkar. Then he became used to with the Omkar, and he himself, he goes and starts that tape record, and like this he used to do. And after the he himself means he with the homeopathic intervention also, it's not yoga therapy. Then he started himself walking, and he is standing in front of that. There is a one small tape recorder is there for him. So he wanted to start that Omkar, and he was denying to see all this dance, even this what you call Zumba. She thought ki if you give some kind of small exercise like a jumping, leg lifting, something like this, he will move little more. But he was not doing anything. But after Omkar therapy, what, as I told you, ki 32 types of Omkar, with that we can activate the chakras. So I told her mother to do for him. And then really now this is a 8 year, this is a 9 year. You don't believe this boy started. 1 minute, I'll show you the video. Uh, this boy started himself. He was sitting in the chair and he himself he got up. 1 minute, I'll show you the video. Then we can discuss on that. See, this is the boy. See, they're talking in Marathi. See, he's trying to get up from the chair. He's not getting that connection to the brain, to how to get up. See, now suddenly he got up from there. See, he got up from the chair. Access. So what I am telling you, see, this is only for this boy. Now in this 2 years of the time, 1 year we taught only to the parent, especially that mother. We taught many asanas, many pranayamas for releasing her stress, reducing her stress level, anxiety and nervousness. And after 1 year, by the time we have given homeopathic treatment, and then we started working on this boy with the Omkar therapy. And once he started doing this step, then he himself has given me also positivity. Then we moved with the help of physiotherapy, some of the asanas. I used to tell physiotherapy to take, because he is in Pune. So I used to tell, I used to teach, you can say, to physiotherapy. Then physiotherapist used to take for this boy. And now I'll show you one more video how this 1 year with the asanas, how he started. See, he started climbing the steps. So he started walking like this. So these are the effects we saw after Omkar therapy, and now we are taking for this boy, even though he does understand the when we call the name and all. He's a 10-year boy now, 10-year-old boy. But we can show the positions of the asanas, and he's trying to do that in the that order. How we are sitting, how we are standing, how we are getting up, how where we are keeping our hand. Everything is observing. So observation has also increased with this Omkar therapy. So uh, yeah. So these are the things when we started taking yoga therapy with the homeopathic intervention. So like how that ASD children have difficulty in learning. So that stimulation exercises and environmental enrichments, how ought it all help to increase the hippocampus cells. We can see that like how many research, although it is going on, but we can see that how hippocampus cells works, improves, increase, and that helps that how this exercises helps it. So like how we tell that both increase and decrease stress, that because of that retards neuron growth in the hippocampus. So associated with the memory, especially hippocampus is associated with memory, helping. So how that why anxious ASD children have difficulty in learning. So because of that alone. So according to that, we can teach the yoga asanas, meditation, yeah, breathing exercises. So how then we can balance this, our hormonal level, growth factors, serotonin level, dopamine. So we can balance those hormonal levels also. So even not alone those things, if you like how ADHD children, they come to my center also. This is a small center, but they come to my center. So how they do, now they started learning small disciplines also. They'll keep their mat, they'll fold their mat, they'll keep one side. So they'll identify their mat, their own mat, and how to sit, remain in that position also. Then so we teach that discipline also to these children, although they are so mischievous, very energetic. So different children's symptomatically we go, like how homeopathy also follows. So same thing in yoga therapy also, symptomatically we teach them. Like some children are slow learning disability, some children are having. So through that slowness, what type of surya namaskar we need to teach. So different types of surya namaskars are also there. It is not all alone one surya namaskar which we know that 12 positions. No, uh, I have modified different types of surya namaskar. So according to that we teach them. uh, then with that, their physical movements, their all joints, where that stiffness in the joints, that also will improve. We saw that with the physiotherapist help also, we do many things with these children. Like ADHD children, directly we don't go with the asanas and shavasana. We give many vigorous exercises because they have a lot of energy. So we then once they feel they don't feel tired, but we can understand from that vigorous exercises. After that, we tell them to go for shavasana. That is a deep relaxation technique. They feel so good, and after that shavasana, at least initial phase, we can understand in 15 to 20 minutes span, they are so calm. Again they'll come back to their things. Then slowly that span level, like a shavasana, yoga nidra, many techniques are there. Then we have to increase our that relaxation techniques time also. Then slowly when we increase that, their calmness span also will increase. We found that. So it is really worth it, and really working also nowadays. I'm handling currently also few children from alpha to omega, and from even normal school also many children are having problem of attention deficiency. So for them also with the not alone directly Omkar therapy because they get irritated. So we, like how I told, symptomatically we go and we teach them. So I think so. If anybody is having, okay, thank you. My explanation is, I think, more explain. No.
Yeah. You can explain more. Everybody will love that. I think we can unmute ourselves. We can
Oh,
interact. We can ask questions.
okay. Yeah, if you ask any question, then according to that I can
Yeah, we
explain
can. She
also.
can explain.
Because, yeah.
Ma'am, what
See,
kind of
I'm
sorry.
okay. So many.
Hello.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Hello.
Ask the question. No issues. Sumata, you can ask question. You have unmuted. You can ask
Okay, ma'am.
question. Yeah.
Ma'am, what kind of asanas will you suggest for a normal kid with attention deficiency?
Okay. See, attention deficiency, immediately you don't start with any
Okay,
asana. You have to give small
okay, ma'am.
exercise with them. Like many exercises are there. I didn't
Okay,
bring
ma'am.
that slide here, but I think hope I'm expecting from Rekha, Dr. Rekha.
Yeah.
She will give one more chance. Then I can show you many slides with
Yeah,
the
of course,
exercises and asana.
Sure,
So
ma'am.
those exercise we go with that because they should enjoy. They should not stop with one session
Okay,
at all.
ma'am.
They feel to come again to that yoga class. So even yoga teacher also have to do with them. It is not all alone they do. If you just sitting and giving order, they don't do. You need to
Okay.
do with them so many exercises. So sometimes some children, their parents itself, they tell he likes music, he likes songs. If you sing, they will do, ma'am. So very, fifth, sixth standard, so their brain is working like you. We don't know many things, but they know very. Hey, so then we need to teach like this without any physical touching. So you have to do exercise with them. After that, slowly with as I told you, like animal's name, you cannot tell them that all Sanskrit names. You no need to tell. So you have to tell all these animals' name: rabbit pose, then this snake pose, Marjarasana, so cat pose,
Cat.
dog pose. So then that lion pose, tiger pose. So if you tell them, they'll enjoy also and they feel good also. Otherwise, they get bored because already they don't have attention and they from school, from parents, all the time they listen all the time negative only. You are not doing, you are not sitting, you are not. So if they don't sit and somebody is appreciating, so they are not sitting in one place and doing exercising, and yoga teacher is appreciating them. You are doing so nice exercise, so they feel good also. So yeah, even our related to our emotions also. One boy used to come here. Now he is in Texas. You don't believe. If I tell him, I will cry if you don't do. You don't believe 1 hour he won't give me chance to tell that sentence again. He will do very sincerely. He was so sensitive. He was dyslexic child with a slow learning disability. So he used to no ma'am, you don't cry. I will do full hour. You don't cry. Like this he used to tell. And now this boy, that actually her mother is interested to show. I will bring her also. Rekha ma'am told me actually. So but today she is little busy in that. So I will bring her. She will explain very nicely how that boy came with that, and he told me when he went to Texas, he told, you come ma'am. He went when Obama was the president. He used to tell me, you come ma'am, we'll teach Obama also yoga. Come, Obama looks very serious, ma'am. You don't like serious children, na? Like this he used to tell. See his observation. He's very serious, ma'am. Obama. We'll go, we'll tell laughing exercises and all to Obama. So if you teach like how we take symptomatically our treatment homeopathy, same thing with the yoga therapy also. So not like no, this rabbit pose for all the children. It is not like this. According to that child, you have to go, you have to make friendship with that child, then they will start doing. It will take time, but really results will be good.
The homeopathic remedy you gave was constitutional or something kind of
No,
your
delayed. That
protocol,
this
ma'am.
boy, especially this boy, what I showed, na, for this boy, this is all delayed things. So in
Delayed.
Pune,
Right.
delayed everything. So this boy,
Delayed
I have discussed with this neurologist also, is from Pune, Sancheti Hospital. So then he told about this MRIs and CT scan. Then really, I can share with you Calcarea Carb 1M once in a week, 6 drops in 30 ml water we have given him. That is for 3 months. And then when I showed you, na, then he started walking towards that tape recorder, that small tape recorder. Huh? So he started doing that much work. Then after that, then depending on that Laccan, lysine, that then this is then speech therapy is telling only 2 words is just a blabbering. Then started nitramur also in between, anacardium also, because he was laughing, so that also has reduced now lot. So he's looking especially good, like that eye coordination and all. That mother is telling ki I'm feeling good with him also to go out social gatherings and all.
Okay.
That she's feeling.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
was really wonderful actually. We don't believe in miracles, but still, how systematically you could bring about changes in a child. And of course, it is individualistic, but we can hope for more better things with
Even
along
one,
with homeopathy and
yeah,
yoga.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, sorry. One more thing I wanted to. When I joined this Alpha to Omega, I didn't know about those things. You know, when I first class, just I started doing exercise and some like sound making and all. Then one boy came to me and asked me, "Why, ma'am, you are teaching this thing?" I told it is good for brain. You know what he told me? He told, "Ma'am, my brain is good only. I don't do then." He told me like this. Then I changed my sentence. No, your brain is, or everybody's brain is good only. So I wanted to improve your things. That this ma'am is telling na, you are not writing, you are not doing. So that we wanted to improve. Then I started changing my sentences. These children are coming and telling, no, I'm
yeah,
good only. I'm beautiful only. Like this, they're telling.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
sometimes their facial, these muscles, they don't move. They just intact. Some of them, na, there is one cerebral palsy patient with the autism. So there, these muscles are, they are not moving. Then if I tell some, like a Sihasana, I told, like this you have to do all that. So they ask, na, when I tell, na, no, this is because of these muscles. So she looks very beautiful. Ma'am, I'm beautiful. First class, you only told I'm beautiful. So she used, so they'll remember, yeah, something they will. We don't remember when we told something, but they will tell like this. Then no, this is for this movement. So this movement, see, this is so stiff. Mine is so chubby. Like this, we have to tell, and then you have to teach. It's a long process, like a homeopathy, but see now 7, 8, 9, and 10, 4 years in that, what that mother is expecting, nothing. See, she wants more than enough. She's feeling now. So you can help with the behavioral speech therapy, physiotherapy. That coordination also should be there. So yeah, that teamwork. So really
So
results
we
will
have
be.
been introduced to another thing which can help those kids. So we are only trying to help kids more, little more, not just
Yeah.
homeopathy, little more along with it.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah,
madam.
please.
I am Dr. Vajra Umari.
Yeah, ma'am.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Hello.
I am Dr. Remya introduced me, and first I said thank you to Dr. Remya for giving a chance to attend the class. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, ma'am. You're audible.
Okay. My doubt is at what age we can start this yoga in children around in normal
See.
child or and in also in autism child. At what
Yeah.
age we can start? Usually it is, I came to know that from age of 8 we can start yoga. So in this
Yeah.
case, at what
Yeah.
age may I know
Exactly.
more about that?
Yeah, exactly. At the age of 8, so 8 years you need to start, because our you know very well that threading ceremony we do 8 and 9 years may, because of those
Yeah,
hormones.
yeah,
So that hormones actually, we think about girls only. Girls hormones are changing now, that period has started and this and this, but before that actually boys things starts. So that is why 8 and 9 years, in that age, you need to start yoga. So where we do that Sandhya Vandan, Gayatri Mantra,
yeah,
something like. So for
yeah.
autistic children, for ADHD and all, before 2 years you need to start, like a 5 to 6 years, because there those process is very faster than normal child.
Okay.
Even though areas are affected, but that symptomatically if you see, which these children they get irritated like a 12 years 14 years you can see that changes in the boys. They'll get irritated, they feel that some kind of
Yeah,
jealousy, ego, sensitivity, unnecessary crying. So those symptoms we can see in that children 5 to 6 years may. Irritation, agitation, not concentrating. Even mark wise also we can see in normal children, 7th tak acha tha, after that he came down. Now to
okay.
10th standard is coming. So parents are, a lot of parents are worried about that. So same, that 2 years before you need to start for these children. So 5 to 6 years, that is for ADD, all special children,
Okay.
all.
And how long will it take to get the results? Do you know about that?
That
Minimum?
is
Yeah.
yeah, that